Kind of bad things to say.
Okay, well, one moment. We are getting set up still. Gotta tweet this out with all the proper hashtagums.
Yeah, just open another window and put it on the other monitor.
Well,
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Okay, buddy boys. Go to my channel. Yeah, there we go.
My channel.
Alex has annoyed us all night.
Oh, and here I thought I was a pleasant surprise when I unexpectedly dropped in on your doorstep.
Like an unwanted baby.
Yes. Bro, what is your search history? What the hell is that? Oh, it's our thumbnail.
Alright. How long should
Oh
god,
fucking hell was that? How did that happen?
you just
God
hit yourself with
fucking damn it!
Be careful with that drink, dude. You're gonna like knock that over.
Onto what? My pride, my dignity?
Yeah, your RGB keyboard. Oh wait, things that people with pride and dignity don't have. You're just gonna spill it all over the computer and you're gonna fuck up the stream.
Oh, the audio is perfect. Alright, we're funny as shit.
Oh, yeah, you keep telling yourself that. Maybe people will start to accept
Our name is Console Warrior. With an S. Parentheses, S, in parentheses.
Okay.
And this is Super Mario World. Script by Max Landis.
Yeah, we,
You need to share it here, Discord.
Yeah.
So we can get your homies.
Your homies, your bromies, your home slice, bro slice, pizza slices.
I'll share it to all my matches on
I
Tinder.
mean, it's already on the. It's already on.
Well, nobody
CW
follows us on there.
One. Well, no one.
Who
no
is
one
spilling
uses-
what? Oh, hey, Zoe. Ethan is just spilling his drinks.
I am not spilling anything. I am a responsible adult.
Oh
my god, my
He's
fucking ears!
He's had 7 beers.
I've not had 7 beers.
He's had 2
I've had
beers. And,
shut
and
up!
and
Why are you
scotch.
so fucking loud?
Because you're in front of the microphone.
Jesus
I don't know
Christ.
if people can hear my lovely dulcet tones.
I've had
We
10
just did like 5 test recordings. Did you
and
not pay
I'm
attention?
gonna punch
Oh, I
someone in
don't- I
the
didn't-
face! I've had 10 shots and 2 apple ciders.
Long Island apple ciders. Am I right?
No.
And besides, I can't see
What
through
the-
your fat
what are
head
you
to read
say-
the
What are you
script.
saying?
I'm saying that you look very lovely today, as does Ethan.
Thank you so much.
Y'all are at least 15 times more attractive than I am. If not
Self-reflection.
Thanks. You're gonna.
Night.
We
Where
can-
to
we can
start?
skip this. Can we just start the actual script though?
Final.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
because I want to hear this little pretentious fucking bastard's thoughts.
Okay,
on
yeah.
this-
I'm
on this
doing
shit.
it. I'm
Because first of all, when I was reading through this like a little bitch, this dude thinks this is good, and
No,
he
he doesn't.
pretends it's not.
No, he doesn't.
He pretends to
Internal
think
self-reflection. Night.
that it is not.
Where to start? Final draft was a kind of light bulb moment for me. I was a lonely, frustrated teen. Please put your phone on silent. I'd been writing novels and short stories for a few years by the time that I tried to write a movie. Sorry, I'm just making sure I'm up at the mic and everything. At age 16, the novels and short stories are unquestionably dreadful, and few have ever been touched by the eyes of anyone but their author. Young, stupid, alienated, excited me. Creature series fan fiction? Yes. And starring myself, of course. StarCraft fanfics? Yes. Complete with an amateurishly written gritty tone, sex scenes and all. 600-page novel about a failed alien invasion? Yes, yes, yes. I thought I was a unique snowflake, too. Even as I typed the words, Space Marine. Clichés felt inspired. Tropes felt like invention. I really believed I was a genius. Don't worry. Time has dispelled that delusion. Writing, I've come to learn, is a patience game. Because you did not start out as a good writer, or rather, I did not start out as a good writer, and have never met anyone who did. In fact, most people never even become good writers, by my standards, because they don't do it enough, hone it again and again. They don't have that enthusiasm that makes them want to just not just sound smart or sound cool, but to engage the reader and tell the fuck out of a story. You have to love the people listening, even if you can't see them. You have to love them for listening, for giving them your time, even if you're not there, and they're just looking at paper, or, more likely these days, a screen. You have to reward them. You have to be good enough. It's about them, not about you. It's almost exactly like a good conversation. They're participating without talking. It's almost exactly like sex. Oh, well, I wouldn't know. It's this game of giving to give and not taking anything but what you get by giving. It's telepathy, writing, and storytelling are the... distracted. Tangenting. Super Mario. I became obsessed with Final Draft. I'd write a movie with a movie a month, sometimes a movie a week. I refused to leave things unfinished. I'd finished ideas I didn't even like. I'd write shorts. I'd write TV episodes. I had a disease. I couldn't stop. It was the most exciting thing I'd ever done. I didn't feel smart, the way writing makes some people feel. I didn't feel like an artist, nor did I specifically feel like I was very creative.
Stop here.
Okay, but I did feel inspired, painfully inspired. Writing has always held a singular gift for me, in that, when I'm in it, hitting my stride, the very act of writing is entertaining. When I write, it's because I want to see the things in my head. I want to share them. What good is a story if you don't tell it? I've never understood these people with notebooks close to their chests filled with scribbles. I've never understood enigmatic writers. It all feels like a bunch of fluff to me, fluff around a nervous kernel. Let's get to the point here. I was 19. Super Mario World. Mushrooms and turtles. Pipes and boxes. Princesses and plumbers.
This script sucks.
No. Okay, so first of all, just knowing what this is, this guy is the most pretentious fuck I have, ever read about.
Hold on, what else?
The way he describes himself and describes the things he's doing in this. He was 19 when he wrote this, which is absolutely fucking cringe. Because at 19 years old, you should have been past this shit. This is like something a 13, 14-year-old would write, right?
No.
Yeah.
436 pages?
Oh, absolutely.
Dude, I wasn't writing any of this at 13.
Have you been on, Wattpad?
Yeah,
No.
have you seen the crap that teenagers will just...
what 12-year-olds would write? Dude, this dude thinks he is hot shit.
Alright, let's see what he's,
And, I've seen... I'm not one to judge appearances, but seeing his face, he's definitely pretentious.
He wrote the screenplay for Chronicle?
Yeah.
Which I've heard is actually good, but, producer... He was a executive producer on Bright. Ooh.
Whatever that means.
It was not
also,
a good
will you move
movie.
the microphone over here, Ethan?
Alex, it's fine. I tested the audio.
But you have your drink right next and you're tapping on it right next to the freaking mic.
You need to stop putting your drink down
Quit
next to
commenting on my alcoholism! It's offensive. And the viewers...
You're offensive!
The viewers will not stand for it!
Oh!
Yes?
Seeing some articles from 2019, Max Landis accused of rape, assault, and psychological abuse.
Okay, so... Are you serious? Let me see that.
Accused by 8 women. Well, that's the Daily.
Well, that's what I get for not doing my research, I guess, on the creator.
Now, hang on.
I just wanted to read the script.
Oh, God, he's got really big ears.
Anyways. Can...
His first words were, "I'm the writer of Super Mario World movie script."
When he came out of the womb saying that.
No, when he was on the record.
Oh.
In the courtroom.
Okay, you're like pointed away from the mic saying all
I know,
this. So.
No, it's okay. Trust me, it can pick me up. I've got it.
How do we sound?
Why did you say it like
How
did we sound?
Well, I didn't want to say
How
it
do
too
we
loud because you're
sound?
always like...
Give me my fucking phone.
Give him his phone.
I'm looking at how...
Well, look at it. Your phone.
Let's try to avoid
Put this
the
stuff
R.
up on your
let's
phone.
try to avoid the R word on the stream.
Yeah, just so you know.
Just in case someone
multiple allegations of...
watches this.
Allegations,
Of
alleged.
Sexual assault.
Alleged. You know, I'm not... That's... also written limited series published by DC and Image Comics. So you know that
Oh, he has a controversies page.
on the Wikipedia, yep, there's a controversy section.
Oh boy.
Oh, he had an appearance in Blues Brothers 2000. Well, if that's not a
Sound is fine.
okay, thank
so.
you.
Thank you, Zoe, the all-knowing.
Oh
Maybe
wait.
one of these days you can do this sober.
Oh. Ooh.
Alex, what the hell, man? This is
Okay, so
offensive to people who drink. Alcoholics.
So that okay.
Anonymous.
So he was responsible for Bright.
Please get that
He
bottle
wrote
off of me.
he wrote Bright.
It's
So
not a bottle out.
which from what I've seen was not a well-loved movie and people fucking hated it. So that should just anyways.
All right, hold on.
If
The
you wanna do
reason
the
why
rest
I'm
of
wanting
that.
you to move the mic is so he doesn't have to frickin' stand up.
All right.
What?
Who's gonna
The
read?
The script sucks. I think we all know the script sucks.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no,
I was
go,
gonna
go.
hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Let me scroll ahead and let's see what let's see what's here. All right, so this is his like little prologue section. Max Landis, New Orleans.
Did we want to?
Louisiana,
Do we want to
1012,
do the rest of it or?
2014.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So you finish what you
Okay.
started
All right.
from right here, obviously.
This script sucks. I don't know. I said that with like my 2010s internet review show host voice. Even though reading through, there are parts of it I enjoy. There's some really inventive reinvention and mythologizing, some funny dialogue here and there, the occasional burst of really cool action imagery, and yes, to me, the epic structure, which feels more like Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones than a Super Mario game, works. I was impressed looking back at how many times I would bring up a detail early only to repeatedly pay it off later. Okay, alright, stop fucking reviewing your bullshit.
Exactly.
Or trick the reader into thinking we're going one way when we're actually headed in the opposite direction. That's all good. And that's all that's good. There's no way to get around it. This script sucks. Oh, I dropped the pretentious voice. I'm sorry. I don't believe it was the 29th feature I believe it was the 29th feature I had tried to write. But don't quote me on that, I can't be sure. It has a very unique set of problems and very few of the typical early writer issues you often see in unproduced, unsold scripts. Let's see what we can learn right off the top by looking at the script without even opening it. I'm writing a script about an existing property. You cannot sell those. It's 436 pages. This is not a movie, it's a manifesto. There has never been a produced film in America with a length of 436 pages. Let's open it up, let's open it, flip through without reading, and see what we can pick up on a glance. You needed a comma there, buddy. Huge blocks of dialogue and action. The markup in this script is insane. Some of the chunks are so dense as to be almost unreadable. It's like fucking House of Leaves. Did I just see some names of other Nintendo characters only tangentially connected to Mario? Are you fucking insane? Do you not know how rights work? Okay, now let's sit down and read it and then give some macro notes. Tone and pacing. There are some moments in it that work throughout. Everything else doesn't. It's told in such a languid way that nearly every scene is too long. There are conversations and action sequences that go on for over 10 pages in here. exposition / world building. The commitment to explaining, retconning, stapling, and stitching together the various barely connected pieces of the incredibly thin Super Mario World mythos. Ventures past admirable into obsessive. The sheer amount of explaining every aspect of everything in a totally ridiculous world is painful for me as a writer now. As some of you know, I've become the type of guy to send kids down into a cave and cut to they have powers now without explaining how or why. I really appreciate knowing what's important to a story and what isn't. It's clear from the script that something I've learned with time. Dialogue. A lot of it is just actually corny or bad. There's a bright line or funny exchange here and there, but a tremendous amount of just out-and-out stupid stuff. Action. I write out entire fight scenes. Every move of entire fight scenes. Hey, don't do this. Characters, there are just too fucking many. Funky Kong plays a major role in this movie. For some reason I can't explain, it was deeply important to 20-year-old me to get every single Super Mario character ever at least a name drop. With people like
Chet Rippo
and Chuck Quizmo
from Paper Mario 64
somehow earning huge roles. Songs. I write whole sections of songs into the script. Insane. Stuff that happens.
Whoa. Hang on, what?
You didn't tell us this was a musical.
I didn't know.
As a reader, is there a musical inside of this?
This is why
I don't know. Dude, it has been like over 7 years since I read this.
Alex will...
I read this back in 2015.
Specifically do the musical portion.
Let's get down to business to
Stuff
defeat
that happens.
Koopas.
There's too fucking much.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, but nearly every character has an arc and an emotional payoff. That's that's a lot, trust me. Final Battle is nearly 50 pages long. Coherency issues, one of the script's biggest strengths is it's almost George R.R. Martin-esque level of...
Okay, hang on. First of all, this motherfucker just compared himself to George R.R. Martin of all people.
Level of this...
So first of all, that guy is already a pretentious asshole.
He did put in...
He's... One pretentious asshole is comparing himself to another pretentious asshole.
He did put in parentheses if George R.R. Martin wrote shitty fanfic, but...
Well, still...
this pays off here, that pays off here, epic scale plotting, and George R. R. Martin wrote
the only
fanfic.
the only thing that he's comparing himself to George R. R. Martin for is his use of Chekhov's gun.
Yes.
Wait, you don't know about that trope?
Alex.
No, I don't, Alex.
Please. No, it's literally just a thing shows up in a story and it doesn't have any purpose or whatever, but then later on, oh, that gun that we said was on the table earlier, someone uses it. So you can't just say we took it out of nowhere because we set it up. I can wonder what kind of arc Chet Rippo will have.
We'll get there eventually.
Daddy Pig. Alright, anyways.
Alright, hold on. Who the hell is Chet Rippo?
He changes your stats in Paper Mario.
Alright, hang on a second.
You're gonna look up Chet Rippo.
Hang on a second. Why is this already a search term for you, Alex?
Alright, don't
penguin
just open up all of Google Images.
Oh my god!
I told you!
Oh my god, what is this?
Stop! Alright, close the tab.
I'm trying, I'm too drunk. Alright.
This is why we don't give you control of anything. Anyways, there are still characters, concepts, and places introduced like the reader should already know them. Looking back, there is nothing to elevate this above fanfiction. In fact, I'd say it's actually far inferior to my other relatively available fanfiction work, The Shocker, legit, which I actually wrote before Mario, but shows much defter characterization, dialogue, and storytelling. In all honesty, I would love to play this script as an Uncharted-style, new, grounded Mario video game. Oh god, no. I'd love to see the art of certain scenes, but I can't literally imagine, that any of you who so ambitiously venture into the script will actually be able to finish it. Let's see if this cuts off on echo or whatever, or is that just going to make it worse? I don't know. Anyways, let's see.
There wasn't an echo.
In fact, I question whether... Why are you putting your arms around my
shoulders?
shoulders?
Get the fuck off of me, Alex! What's wrong with you? Why are you molesting us?
Anyways, let's see. I actually, blah, 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 In fact, I question whether a lot of you will get through this prologue without wandering off to check Facebook, Twitter, your texts, or even have just abandoned it entirely. Good for you. This is an artifact. It might be cursed. Save yourself while there's still time. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here! My Super Mario World won't ever really live up to its own grandiose ambitions. But then again, Super Mario World was never mine to begin with. What Mario is, I think, is an exploration. It is, at the most primal level, a writer exploring their own limits. I wrote it not because I felt I should, but rather to see if I could. They might be giants, said Don Quixote. Oh, hey, I like that band. Charging at windmills. I'm still charging at windmills, but these days I try to keep them under 120 pages. Max Landis, New Orleans, Louisiana, 10, 12, 14. My God.
All right, Logan, take a break. Let's see. Stop, Alex.
What?
I got this.
No, you don't.
Let's see what's going on here first, because there's a lot.
The only thing you've got is liver damage.
There's a lot. I don't have liver damage yet.
Yeah.
So, I'll drink such. Oh God. 40-something pages. It's 400-something pages.
Yeah, it's
440 pages. But to be
We're
fair,
not doing this tonight.
The average literature reader could definitely finish this in one sitting.
If they were
So I do agree with
dedicated.
you. It is 440 pages though.
Yeah.
I think I did it in 2 sittings, but then again, I was reading off of my
Alex,
iPad.
quit fucking bragging.
I'm not bragging.
Jesus.
I'm just relating how I
Right.
first experienced this.
All right.
Where are you
Okay.
going?
So we're jumping
This is the
straight.
start.
Yeah, this is the
We're
beginning of the
jumping
movie.
straight into it. All right. Black screen. What if something appears that shouldn't? You either dismiss it, or you accept that there is much more to the world that you think. Perhaps it really is a doorway, and if you choose to go inside, you'll find many unexpected things. Shigeru Miyamoto.
Wait! What?
Super Mario!
Yeah,
What? You can't just
Alright.
start the Lord of the Rings movie with an unrelated Tolkien quote.
Alright,
Like that.
Luigi, voice actor.
This is the story of my brother, the greatest hero of a world you will never see.
The sound of distant thunder. Lightning flashes into...
March 1988.
Hold on. Exterior, Crampton, New Jersey, The Woods, afternoon.
Caption! March 1988. The New Jersey Pine Barrens. Everything is gray, brown, and green, with pine trees reaching up towards the sky. 3 kids run through the woods.
No, sorry, that's 3
2
kids runs.
grade
That's
school- 3, 2,
3
Is it 3 kids runs?
yes.
Oh shit! He didn't even spell check his holy shit.
No.
This dude is a pretentious fuckwad. Alright.
Wow.
Everything
Max
is
Landis just
gray.
joined the chat, by the way.
Brown and green.
Fuck him.
Fuck you, dude. I don't care. You're not famous. What are you gonna do? Sue me? Go suck a dick. Alright.
You're not famous.
With pine trees reaching up towards the sky. 3 kids runs through the woods. 2 grade school age and 1 a little older, maybe in junior high. We don't know here.
I don't know.
The youngest
I only
is
wrote the
a
thing.
girl with flowing strawberry blonde hair and large blue eyes, anime-like, if you may say. Her name is Patricia, but everyone calls her Peach. She's well in front of the others,
My God.
laughing and screaming. Alright, Logan, you're Peach.
I'm sorry,
Congratulations.
young Peach.
You're young
Peach!
Young Peach. Yeah, this was Peach before she picked up the
Alright,
before she picked up the Vibe Scepter of Time or whatever.
I will do all of the narrating.
Oh
and
my
scene
God, no.
changes and everything. And
maybe for this session, but
Logan will be young.
you guys are never gonna catch
Peach runs up into a thicket, and the 2 boys follow, panting, tired. The younger of them is Wallace!
Wallace!
An angry-looking boy.
We need to introduce
with
characters
a
like the
red
Smash announcer.
flag
Young
and-
Wallace!
And a pallid complexion.
Oh shit,
Sweating from exhaustion. He looks shady. Even at a young age, the sort of kid you'd catch stealing a Playboy from the 7-Eleven. The eldest, 13 at the most, has the same strawberry blonde hair and blue eyes as Peach, which is to be expected. She's his younger sister. This is Craig! He's bigger than the two others, round and red-faced. All right. Who wants to be young Wallace?
I'll be Wallace. You have to be Craig.
Craig! Oh god.
I know what happens later.
Because, okay, well, I just want to say, the name Craig is giving me, like, all these Dank Pods flashbacks, but anyways,
She's too fast. Hold on. She's too fast.
Alex,
Alright,
you're
I gotta-
supposed to be young, not
Yeah,
like
you're a
fucking
child.
80 years
I'm trying to
old.
make him sound like Cartman.
She's too fast.
She's too fat.
Yeah, rocks over there, rocks and broken beer bottles.
Maybe if we went around.
No.
No, what is
Craig is just you.
Craig, oh. Well, what did I sound like as a kid? Maybe if we went around. I don't know. I have to make him sound child.
I think he's just saying your normal voice. Now.
Oh. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe if we went around. But I want to do funny voices.
Maybe. If
You'll get plenty of opportunities. You know, there's too many effing characters in the
Yeah,
story.
that's true.
It's all rocks over there. Rocks and broken beer bottles.
Well, maybe.
Hey, give up, Craig. Peach is just too fast. We gotta say uncle or she's gonna get us all ragged all over the woods.
Run us, Rag.
You gotta read the script, man.
I'm trying to. It's hard.
But.
What?
Because it's so far away. I have poor eyesight.
Okay, Alex.
Yeah, I mean, I have to, like. There we go.
Oh yeah, big boy script time.
We'll make sure, yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
But.
Continuing.
But.
I say we just go back to the treehouse and wait. Peach will come back soon. She's afraid of the dark. God, what is
I don't want to
voice?
go to the treehouse. It's creepy.
That's the point, dork. It's to scare away the losers.
Wait, do we need to read the stage? Okay.
No, that's
Alright.
too much.
All right. We have to be home by 6.
Whatever. We'll go home once Peach comes back.
No, you need to follow the slowly patronizing whatever. So do a slowly.
Stop! I'm trying to. We got so much
Patronizing.
stuff to get through. Let's just go.
Go patronize me.
Patronize Logan
Well,
now.
what do you mean,
We'll go home when Peach comes back.
Patricia. You should call her Patricia.
Whatever.
I don't know why you're so mean to her.
Gets on my nerves.
Hang on, I have an actual nailer.
So,
No, we're not doing that.
Let's get that. Hey, we gotta make this real.
No, we don't.
Alright, young Wallace.
She gets on my nerves. She's got a whiny voice, you know. You only defend her because she's your sister. If you and her weren't related, you'd probably hate her too. Wow.
The woods, treehouse, shortly thereafter. Craig and Wallace approach a large, ominous tree over a dark, dead thicket. It's a sort of massively overgrown briar patch, all thorns and vines, and stands in strands easily 6 feet tall, covering a radius of maybe 30 feet like my ego. On several thick branches stretching out over the thicket
like that.
sits the aforementioned treehouse, a rickety little structure of obviously amateur design. Wallace begins climbing up the tree to the treehouse, and Craig slowly follows, still railing against the fairer sex.
Fact of the matter is, girls
Alright,
aren't.
DM.
Why did you wait?
Alright, DM. That's
Fact of the matter is, girls aren't supposed to be in tree houses. You can ask anyone.
Never
Girls
heard of
are
this
supposed
before.
to play with Barbies and dress up, and boys are supposed to fight and build tree houses.
Okay.
It's the way it's meant to be. And just because your little sister wants to be a boy,
don't Say that!
I'll say what I want.
Looking derisively down at young Craig.
Treehouse. Continuous. It's
Interior.
a little kid's treehouse, rather shoddily built, with lots of unnecessary nails and boards. It's an OSHA violation, if you ask me. The roof is actually a little impressive in that it functions, because inside the treehouse is almost completely pitch black. Wallace pulls himself up, and inside... What? Wallace pulls himself up, and inside and lights... What?
Up and inside.
Up
And
and
lights.
inside, and lights an electronic lantern hanging from the ceiling. The room is covered in weathered crayon drawings and cut up Dirk Drain Head comic book panels tacked to the wall.
No, those are gonna be worth a fortune someday!
Craig starts to climb in, but is exhausted from the effort of climbing up the tree and can't manage to pull himself up through the door. What a fucking fat ass.
No, I thought Wallace was the fat.
Just read.
Wallace, help! I kind of... Oh no, Craig is the fat one. God damn it, I forgot
and
already.
This kid is so weak that he can't climb up.
Well,
this is actually
hey, he
kinda
has
sad.
an inhaler, you
This
know,
is
he's probably
kinda
got like a...
That's why I picked you.
Like, oh my god!
I can
no.
climb into a
Fucking
treehouse.
Console Warriors drama.
No, just because it fits.
Alright. Can't manage to pull himself through the door.
Jeez Louise, Craig, can't you do anything by yourself?
Please, Wallace.
Wallace groans and helps Craig up into the treehouse. Craig goes over to a window, really more like a gaping hole in the wall. Dark clouds have begun
That's
to
not a
cover
Nintendo
the
game.
gray New Jersey sky.
It looks like a storm is coming.
She'll be fine, Craig. Freaking cool it, okay?
The woods, treehouse, dusk. The sun is setting behind the dark clouds. Wallace lays out on a branch, relaxing, while Craig's keep watch for Peach for the treehouse. There's a clap of thunder, and it begins to rain. Wallace laughs and dances around on the branch while Craig looks increasingly concerned. It's raining heavily, with the woods occasionally being lit up by a crack of lightning. Wallace is sitting and playing Tetris on his Game Boy while Craig sits by the window. Craig spots something and taps Wallace frantically on the arm.
Why Craig isn't named Gromit is making me upset. Wallace!
Shut the fuck up, Craig.
That's not what the script said.
What the hell?
Huh?
Look!
Craig looks out the window. An eerie light is moving through the trees.
What do you think?
Finally. Paige!
Dude, Jesus Christ. I know you're acting, but my fucking ears. Oh, my ears. They hurt.
Wallace, you jerk!
Oh yeah, you're Peach.
Yeah.
Craig, that caught me off surprise. Craig lets out a sigh of relief. Let out a sigh of relief, Craig.
That was a terrible segment.
Well, what the heck did you think it was?
Peach, soaking wet and holding a flashlight, reaches the tree and begins ascending. There's a strong gust of wind, and for a moment the thick layer of vines and brambles of the thicket seems to writhe organically. Organically? That's a weird way to describe that. Peach notices and is suitably distressed. Craig appears at the door of the treehouse to help her up. Peach closes the rickety door of the treehouse behind her as the storm intensifies.
You guys left me out there! Well, we thought you'd come back as soon as you saw we weren't chasing you anymore. I got lost! This place is like a maze at night!
Stops complaining for a moment.
Goes over to the window,
Fucked up.
looking down at the thicket below. The whole woods get weird!
Craig.
Oh. Stop it, Patricia! You're being creepy again. Oh, Mom is gonna be so mad!
The wind howls outside.
My ears. God, Ethan, can't you be quiet?
Shut the fuck up, Alex, and read, Wallace.
It's getting pretty bad out there. Are you cold, Peach? You can have my jacket.
I'm fine. We should just suck it up and make a run for home. It's only 2 miles or so in a straight line. We could make it.
The tree creaks and groans.
Uh-oh.
Peach is transfixed by something outside the window.
Patricia, what's... Oh...
Craig takes a panicked hit off of his inhaler.
And that's what inhalers sound like.
The thicket seems to be slithering apart, revealing a vast, dark chasm just beneath the treehouse. Lightning cracks through the sky and strikes at the base of the tree, shattering its trunk and causing it to lurch slowly down towards the thicket. Peach screams and runs towards the door as the tree slowly teeters, while Craig remains frozen, wide-eyed at the window. What a pussy. Just before Peach reaches the door, Wallace shoves her out of the way roughly and climbs out. The treehouse...
Guys, I'm going home.
Yes, exactly. The treehouse goes crashing down into the thicket, carrying a good portion of the spooky tree with it. Just as Wallace climbs out the door, we smash cut to a black screen just before impact. Black screen!
God.
We hear a ghostly whisper of wind.
Title, Super Mario World. Opening
After
credits.
the title, the screen stays black. Alright, Mario.
You ever feel like...
You're gonna be both of them?
Yes. You want to be Luigi? You could be Luigi.
I could be Luigi. I mean,
You
alright.
can be Luigi.
Yeah.
You ever feel like you are out of joint with the world, Doc? Like you didn't fit?
Alright, hang on.
I think every...
I was gonna try to make him sound.
Everyone feels that way once in a while, Mario.
I think every...
I think everyone feels that way once in a while, Mario.
I feel it all the time. Like I'm a broken key. I don't fit, even in a crowd. I'm still alone.
This is kind of sad.
Yeah, it is.
Alright. Cut. The Missing Children Bulletin is easily 16 years old. Probably the last one of its kind still up, and it's yellowed and torn with age. Its writing is faded, and parts are blurred or torn off. But 3 spooky black and white pictures are visible. Peach, Craig, and Wallace missing March 4th, 1988. Crampton is a cold, gray town with year-round cold, gray weather. It's the sort
By the
of
way,
place
it's
that you
2005
drive through and don't notice. Just a gloomy little New England hamlet that lost its way and ended up in New Jersey. The streets are wide and empty with black, white, and gray cars parked in the driveways of white houses with gray roofs. There are no gardens, just dead grass.
Hold on, I gotta do the Transformers '86 movie thing.
The year is 2005.
There's a strong gust of wind, and the Missing Children notice breaks free of its long-ago rusted staple. Damn, it was just held up by one staple?
Yeah.
We follow it, a patch of yellow against the gray sky as it blows down the street. The houses get sparser and further apart, and we finally come to a faded, peach-colored house sitting on the edge of the woods. Dark green and brown pine trees looming over the red tiled roof. This is so fucking pretentious. The house is notable not only for it actually having colors, but also because it stands, but also because next to it has a small greenhouse, long ago cracked and stained and icky brown. The Missing Children flyer floats towards the house. The place is a mess!
The Cassavetes interior Cassavetes residence, Mario's bedroom, continuous.
Everything in the house is stained yellow, brown, and maroon. They've pissed
Ew.
everywhere. Empty soda bottles, beer bottles, potato chip bags, pizza boxes, and other assorted junk cover almost all flat surfaces. A fat, disheveled man, early
say
30s with
disheveled?
greasy skin, greasy hair, and a greasy mustache lays over the covers of a long unwashed bed, wearing a filthy sleep shirt and boxers that might have one time been white. He snorts in his sleep and rolls over. Falling off the bed, he slowly awakens and then drags himself to the bathroom. This is Mario Cassavetes!
Interior Cassavetes residence bathroom continuous.
Remember how disgusting the bedroom was? Multiply it by 6 and you have the bathroom. Mario stands at the mirror and looks at his yellowed teeth in the gray flickering light. His toothbrush has mold on it and a single thick and girthy cobweb. He opens the mirror
Nintendo would have never
cabinet,
signed off on this.
revealing shelves full of
Just like if you were
prescription
Mario.
antidepressants.
He's a
He
drug
pours
addict.
himself a cup of brownish water. I've never heard
Oh,
anything
God, he's
described
got that
like
Flint
But
water.
he's got that fucking Flint, Michigan
Water.
brownish water and retrieves a bunch of pills. We don't know what they are. Bottles, but then the missing children flyer suddenly slaps up against the bathroom window, but blows away before he can get a look at it, and startles him into dropping the pills into the sink, the unknown pills. He's a drug addict. He stares at them and then begins carefully lining them up and color coding, this being a none too subtle reference to a fan favorite Nintendo game, Dr. Mario. He looks at his newly formed grid and then very slowly pushes the pills down the sink drain. He runs the water and watches them go. He grunts and then looks up into the mirror. He looks awful.
Really? He sounded like a supermodel.
Now, dressed in stained gray overalls. Gray is a very recurring theme here.
Yeah.
In a stained white shirt, Mario walks down the hallway, head for the kitchen. As he goes, he passes several framed pictures. The first is of 2 kids, one stout and one lanky, standing on a beach. The caption underneath reads, Mario and Luigi, 1987, Daytona.
Daytona!
The
Let's
next
go
is a
away!
picture of the thin kid in his teens. He's graduating high school. And under that is a picture of the fat kid wearing a Metallica t-shirt and a plumber's belt,
Based.
helping a man we assume to be his father to fix a broken sink. After that is a funeral picture. It's the 2 boys, now full grown, along with their mother. One of them is Mario.
It's the mother.
The other man is near... Jesus Christ, how much is there?
A lot.
Okay, hold on. The other man is near to reverse image. He's slim, handsome in a subtle way, and has a clean Roger Ramjet-style haircut. He looks almost like a yuppie. This is Luigi Cassavetes. The final picture is of Mario and Luigi at their mother's funeral.
Jeez.
Mario opens the fridge. There's nothing but beer and Jell-O and chocolate puddings. Chocolate puddings! Mario stares for a moment and then gets a Heineken and a pudding.
Oh, this is some interesting product placement.
Listen, we're not saying what type of pudding it is, but it's pudding.
It's the only one we specified.
Mario exits and starts to walk down the front steps. I have to be so fucking bad when there's a gust of wind and the missing children bulletin blows by behind him without him noticing. He hears the sound, though, and turns just in time for one of the tiles on the rooftop to drop off and hit him in the face. What a dumbass.
Mario gets fucked by that tile.
Yeah, fuck him. Tile breaks in half and goes into his eye.
Absolutely fucking wrecked.
He falls flat on his back, clutching his face. And
Oh,
he
my
much
face!
clutches his... Never mind. We look down at Mario as he groans and rolls over, his eye rapidly swelling into an impressive shiner.
That's an impressive shiner you got there.
It's a pea green building on the corner of a gray-black street lined with white shops. Okay, a barely functional old red and blue Rambler pulls up and parks in the parking lot. Parts of it so rusted you can see into the car, like Mario's brain. And Mario steps out, nearly knocking off the door. He takes a moment to try to fix the door, but then gives up and goes inside. vitriol, and spew plumbing. The interior is all gunmetal gray. Utilitarian, almost like an auto repair shop. Near the center of the room is a large, filthy oaken desk, at which sits a large, filthy, oaken-looking man, late 50s. This is Sammy Vitriol!
Rein it
Mario
in a little bit. You're
enters.
too loud.
Oh, we said we were going to do smash intros for all characters.
There's too many.
I think you meant in general too loud, but
All right,
go ahead.
Hang on, I have to pee like really bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jesus Christ.
We'll continue without you.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, for a little bit anyway. You can be Sammy.
Oh, Mario Cassavetes.
Yeah, hey Sammy.
Ding 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 ding.
That's you.
One sec. Yeah, Sam Vitriol and Spew Plumbing.
Rolls his eyes and slides the clipboard.
We've got a full day today, my man.
We go through a quick series of shots with the time superimposed in captions. Each shot is a different bland white house in the neighborhood, with Mario standing in front, holding his plumbing kit, each time with more and more stains on his overalls. 9:50, 10:29, 11:04, 12:15. Mario sits at a long steel table with several other less disgusting plumbers, listening to a pudgy Japanese man, Paul Spew, who occasionally takes small bites out of his bagel burger. Mario looks gone, a million miles away, a mostly burnt-out cigarette hanging off his lower lip. Oh, he's like a Ghostbuster. He smokes. Man,
Oh,
smoke will make you choke.
Not the only people that
Wait a second. Who's Paul?
The other half of Vitriol and Spew Plumbing.
Yeah, I saw it coming out of the Stop and Shop. She ain't half bad.
Oh, better than that. She's a 7 at least.
Wait, hang on. Wouldn't Plumber 1 be Mario?
No.
No, I think these are
Are
like
these just random plumbers?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Only a 7, Mr. Spew.
Hey, in this town, a 7 is a big deal, right, Mario? Mario doesn't... Fuck, what voice was I using?
Just a regular voice.
Mario doesn't respond. He's glassy-eyed, looking into the distance.
Hey, Mario, you still with us?
Yeah, fine.
Because, do you have anything for lunch? Or, do you have anything for lunch? Because...
No, I'm good. Pulls out a BLT.
BLT. You say...
Oh,
you actually say
I
BLT.
didn't realize that. I thought that was a stage direction.
Stage direction, BLT.
No, I'm good. BLT.
Wait, someone says ugh.
I think I'm gonna bone out, actually.
Wait, what? Bone out?
Yep, they got a bone to pick with.
I'm gonna bone out, actually. I got stuff to do.
Ditto.
They exit. Paul looks at Mario as Mario begins disgustingly eating his sandwich. Like a little fucking piggy. A piggy boy named Cartman. Oh, wait, that's me. What's going on, Cassavetes? I'm gonna change the
Mario's.
voice every time.
Mario stops, looks at his putrid sandwich wad.
The time comes when you look at the person in the mirror and you ask, "Who are you?"
They're both quiet. You want to maybe take the day off?
You sure that's okay? I mean, I'm the moneymaker around here.
You look like you ain't slept or showered in months.
I always look like that.
We're worried about you, Mario. Sammy and me. Come on, give yourself a break. We think we may just be able to survive without Mario Cassavetes.
That's the problem, Paul. I think just about everyone in the world could survive without Mario Cassavetes.
Paul is not amused.
Oh yeah, wouldn't we have loved to see a movie about a suicidal Mario?
Mario goes to the fridge and retrieves several 6-packs of Heineken. What?
How many fucking Heinekens?
Okay, first of all, why is
How
it
much is each drinking?
a lot. Specifically Heineken.
They were really banking on that product placement.
He shuts the fridge. And on the door is a list of things to do. Number 1, fix greenhouse roof. Number 2, clean the house. Number 3, get hedgehog out of garden.
Get it?
His
Get it?
name is Sonic, but we don't say that here. 3, call Luigi. He's like your mother.
Wait.
The list goes on and on after that.
Wait.
1. Fix greenhouse roof. 2. Clean house. 3. Get hedgehog out of garden. 3. Call Luigi. I don't know if that's an in-character mistake. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that.
Listen, we didn't graduate high school. The list goes on
That's
and on.
why I got into
after
writing
that.
film.
But we only get a look at the first 3. Well, 4, technically. Mario looks despairingly at the list for a time and then goes out into his yard. Cassavet's residence, yard, dusk. Mario sits and stares into the woods, and we watch in fast motion as the empty Heineken bottles line up in front of him until he's entirely drunk. What a drunkard! Something in the wood moves. It seems like a vine drops off a tree by itself. Mario blinks a couple times and it's gone. But then he notices it again on the forest floor, slithering away.
I knew they brought in other Nintendo characters.
No.
Hold on. I knew they brought in a lot of Nintendo characters outside of Mario for this, but I
can't.
But I didn't realize that Vodka Drunkinski was going to be playing the role of Mario.
Drunk and confused. And then goes into the house.
Thank you for doing that directly into the microphone. This is why no one watches our shart.
There's our shart.
I was trying to say our shit, and I accidentally said our shart.
Our shitty art.
Our shart.
Yes, our shart. There's a silence, and then he emerges, staggering a little, holding a flashlight. Mario clumsily climbs over the garden fence and heads into the woods in pursuit of the autonomous vine. Mario stumbles through the woods, mumbling to himself. Occasionally he needs to stop and look around with a flashlight to find the vine as it slithers away, but generally he keeps a pretty good pace with it, even in his condition, which we will not describe further. Eventually he comes to a huge outcropping of rocks, amongst which lay the remains of shattered beer bottles. The vine slithers through the rocks, and Mario, desperate to keep up, scrambles along the top of the rocks. A little repetitive.
Watch out for
the
rolling rocks.
Rock tops are too steep. A lot of rocks going on, and Mario slips, plummeting 8 feet to the forest floor. BAM! Cutting his arms up a little on the beer bottles. Oh shit!
That's what happens when you do it for the vine, Mario.
The comic when Mario got shot. Oh, you fucking Goomba! You shot me. Matter of fact, a little ad placement. Go watch the Scoob and Shag episode 1. As he rolls over, sees the vine sitting right next to him. Close up, it appears to have some sort of cartoonish rosebud at one end, about the size and shape of a football.
I chiseled it.
Bright red with white polka dots. I have a fucking pig in the background. It's the most colorful thing we've seen so far, and it almost seems to glow against Mario's pallid, greasy skin. Simple green petals ring the bulb like a collar. It slithers up to him and prods at him tentatively.
What the hell?
The bulb snaps apart, revealing a moist, fang-filled mouth. This is a piranha plant. It lets out a low hiss.
Holy shit!
The piranha plant snaps at him, and he rolls out of the way. The piranha plant chomps at him again and catches him by the leg. It proceeds to swiftly and very roughly drag him through the woods, painfully smacking him against several trees and rocks as it goes. Okay, stop coming. The once gigantic treehouse tree has rotted with age after its fall, and now leans crippled over the thicket. The remains of the treehouse hang in between the branch and the thicket, held by a couple termite-bitten planks of wood. The vine, which we now see is based in the big thicket, drags Mario into the clearing. Mario managed to reach into his back pocket and yank out a utility knife, which he stabs into the head of the piranha plant. It screeches and lets him go.
Ah, yes, Mario is well known for his knife skills.
What?
I don't know, do some fucking knife action.
We don't have to do that. Just
Mario! Yahoo! Yahoo! Mario!
Holy shit! Talking mushrooms! You fucking Goomba!
They're not here yet.
Mario, hurt, scared, and drunk out of his senses just like me, makes a tripping sprint to the base of the tree and clumsily climbs up it, barely holding on. He gets up to its highest, still standing branch, breathing hard, and looks down, getting a little dizzy.
Oh, man. Oh, God!
Mario looks down again and noticing something very big, easily the size of a Volkswagen Beetle, moving up
Those
towards him
famously small cars.
very fast from the darkness of the thicket. It comes out into the light of the moon.
Ooh.
An enormous piranha plant and snaps at Mario, nearly eating him whole. He throws himself out of, well, enough of the sucking sounds. He throws himself out of the way of the bite, loses his balance, drops off the side of the branch, and plummets, screaming towards the dark chasm beneath the thicket. The camera zooms through a series of swirling pipes at very high speeds, and then smash cut to black screen.
I love you. You don't say that enough. Daisy, you never say it. I can't remember the last time you said you loved me. Oh, I don't know. I worry that you wouldn't listen, Luigi. You always seem so distant. I am distant. I love you.
A young man's eyes open wide. Luigi's apartment is beautiful. All hard edges and marble.
2006.
Very posh and upscale. Luigi, 29, as described earlier. I'm setting the tone. Sits up in his bed, yawning. He turns over in bed to see his fiancée, Daisy Miyamoto. What?
Shut the fuck up!
Miyamoto.
28, 1 year younger.
A guy named Miyamoto.
A pretty, somewhat tomboyish Japanese woman with short dyed red hair, sitting on the side of the bed, fully clothed.
Thank you for specifying.
Might I add, she was fully clothed!
Why would you need to specify that?
Daisy, what are you doing? You don't have to be up for another hour.
Luigi, we need to talk.
Those are the words nobody wants to hear at this hour.
A close-up on elevator doors,
let me
which
tell you where
open to
babies
reveal
come
a
from.
devastated Luigi. He's clearly
I'm
been
here to teach
crying.
you
His
about the
eyes
STDs,
are
Daisy.
red and puffy. He's dressed in a dark gray jacket with black pants, a light gray shirt, and a maroon tie. The color scheme of the original Nintendo system.
Oh my
He holds a
god.
black
Get ready for the
briefcase.
pretentious-
A little
Not even the
old
first
lady
Nintendo
locks
system that came
into
out, but
the
whatever,
elevator
whatever.
and stands next to him, looking uncomfortable. He lets out a sob, something he's normal, he's used to, by the way. Loudly snorts up his mucus and turns to the old lady. Okay, so he's just Alex. Fucking forlorn. You gotta
says
do
we
it
need
forlornly.
She says we need a break.
The old lady stares at him for a moment, then screams and hits him in the ribs with a fucking taser!
My god, you can turn it down a little.
It's your standard New York subway station. She has it at 10 at all times. Luigi stands waiting for the subway. His hair is a mess, frizzed up by the taser, and he's a little hunched over. He looks completely zoned out, much in the same style Mario was during lunch at Vitriol and Spew. Next to him is a woman in an orange dress with a big hound dog on a bright red leash. The hound dog is the same color as her dress. In fact, it looks suspiciously like the dog from Duck Hunt, the game originally released with Super Mario Brothers on Nintendo. The dog stares at him. He stares at the dog.
Why?
The dog makes a series of low grunting sounds, like laughter. It's a bizarre and unsettling experience. Jesus Christ, are you okay? The subway grinds into the station. Enter the Cassavetes real estate. It's
We need to ban
fairly
him from drinking when we do
fancy
streams.
office. A small reception desk. So small the computer
will.
barely fits on it. And a row of cubicles. A petite blonde woman. Samus Aran.
No, it hasn't specified her last name.
Wearing a red shirt and a yellow skirt, along with a green
McDonald's?
headset, sits behind the desk. Luigi, now more frazzled than ever, enters. Mr. Cassavetes, I was worried you weren't coming
That's
in.
not what Samus sounds like.
Mr. Cassavetes, I was worried you weren't coming in.
Oh, why are you so good at that?
What?
That's weird.
What do you mean?
My ears,
Anyways.
says Will. Yeah,
for
you're
once, it's not
destroying. You're destroying Will's ears. Maybe you should move that microphone because you're being so goddamn loud.
Oh, was I?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have.
you've been doing that the past year of your life.
I'm sorry. All right.
Well, I'm here now, Samus. I'm here now.
You've got 17 messages and the water is out in your office.
The water is still out.
We called the plumber like you asked, but he said it was useless. He said we're going to have to buy a whole new sink, rebuild the system from the inside out.
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
Are you alright, sir?
I'm fine. No calls.
Luigi goes into his office. It's a sparsely decorated office, everything tastefully adorned with mass-produced art, stark and jarring primary colors with no flair or presence, just like him. Luigi sits at his desk, staring off into the distance, and then turns, noticing an odd running water sound from his bathroom. He stares at the bathroom door, where you just sit up and stare.
Yeah.
So Logan just stood up and stared in real time. From his bathroom, he stares at the bathroom door and then pulls out the bottom drawer of his desk where a green toolbox with a blue handle sits, looking distinctly out of place in the gray and white of the office. He sits there, staring at it. Time passes. Luigi sits on the floor of his bathroom, having completely disassembled and then reassembled the bottom of his sink. He tightens one last bolt and then stands up and tentatively touches the silver water knob. He turns it and the water runs. He allows himself a small smile and then the intercom in his office flares up.
Luigi, you've gotta...
I said no calls.
It's your brother.
Luigi's eyes pop open wide.
He says it's urgent. On line 3.
Yes, thank you. No, sits down at his desk and
Hurriedly,
then slowly picks up the phone when he speaks. Mario?
Luigi!
Mario's voice has changed. It's lively, full of energy. He sounds really interested in everything he's saying.
What's the emergency?
Emergency? What are you... Oh, all right. I need you in a Crampton.
What?
Crampton, I need you to be in Crampton by 5 o'clock tomorrow.
Mario, we haven't spoken in over a year.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's great to hear your voice. How's Daisy?
She's fine. Mario, where the heck have you been? Every time I called, I just got the message machine, and I eventually gave up and stopped calling.
Yeah, sorry about that. I've been busy.
Doing what?
You'll see. I need you back home right away, Luigi.
What is this? New diet? New pill?
This isn't a cry for help. This is me as a person telling you as my brother to get your butt back to Jersey. Got it?
I don't see why this can't wait till Sunday.
Sunday is a holiday for them.
For who?
Look, it doesn't matter.
Why are you highlighting the stage direction?
Your party is scheduled for
I'm helping
Wednesday
you.
at 6 p.m.
I can read. Party?
Kid Alex, though.
Yes, it's a Luigi party. Just be here by 5, alright?
Mario?
It's good to hear your voice again, Lou. See you Wednesday.
Mario?
There's a click as Mario hangs up. Luigi takes the phone away from his head and looks at it for a moment before setting it down on the receiver. His eyes drift over to a picture of his family on the desk. Mom, Dad, and Luigi look happy. Mario, as usual, looks miserable. Luigi sits thinking. Luigi's apartment night. Luigi lays on his couch looking a bit nervous. He's fumbling through a phone book and finally finds what he's looking for. Vitriol and Spoo Plumbing. He picks up his phone and dials the number. It rings a few times and then Sammy picks it up. Who's Sammy?
It doesn't
Vitriol
matter.
Plumbing,
Yeah,
Sammy
just go.
speaking.
Hey, Sammy.
Luigi, my boy, is that you?
Yeah, what's up, Sammy?
Nothing is ever up around here. Where have you been? I ain't seen you in what, maybe 3 years?
I'm calling about Mario.
Is he up there with you?
What? You mean he's not in Crampton?
About a year ago. Sorry. Getting hiccups. Bye. I mean bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye! About a year ago, he stopped showing up to work. We called him and his phone was disconnected. I sent a guy around to his house and no answer. Tons of newspapers on the porch like he hadn't been living there in months.
Wait, stop. Wait, Sammy, when was the last time you actually saw my brother?
Oh, geez, maybe 7 months ago?
Yeah?
He was in Home Depot buying a sledgehammer.
A sledgehammer? A sledgehammer?
Yeah, all smiles about it too, really polite. He'd even lost a couple pounds. That's why I thought maybe he was up here with you, eating New York health food or whatever.
Aside from that, did he do any...
You're doing Mario. You go back to Luigi.
That's Sammy.
No, you're talking as
You're
Luigi.
talking like Mario.
I'm talking... Yeah, aside from that, did he do anything weird? Say anything?
He was whistling.
Luigi stares at the miserable Mario picture on his cabinet, bewildered.
He was...
He was...
whistling.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, you're asking if someone's whistling. Okay. Luigi's apartment. Later. Luigi lays in bed, staring at the ceiling. He slowly looks over at Daisy's side of the bed and sighs.
He closes his eyes and drifts off to sleep.
Luigi's apartment the next morning. Luigi is up and about, getting dressed. He's neatly packed a suitcase on the bed. All the same gray suits and maroon ties. Time passes and we see him make a call. It rings a couple times and then the answering machine picks up.
Hi, it's Disco, and this is my cell. Leave a message and I'll call you back. Beep.
Hey, it's Luigi. I'm headed out of town, maybe for a few days. So if you need me, just call and leave a message. Please call me. There's something up with my brother, and I'm really worried about him. If you reconsider, if you want to see me, please drive on down to Crampton and see us, okay?
Luigi hangs up the phone and then beats it against his forehead several times, realizing how fumbling and awkward, nay, suspicious, his message came off. What a cringe lord. Luigi's blue and green Honda makes the journey from Brooklyn, New York, to Crampton, New Jersey. Luigi flips
they're
on
not
the
from
radio,
Brooklyn?
and Katrina and the waves hit Walking on Sunshine. Blasts through the car at ear-splitting volume. He groans and changes the channel.
This is reported to be the fourth in a series of massive weapon buys in the Middle East. It would appear that an as-of-yet unidentified nation is gearing up for war, and the world is holding its breath.
That's a scary thought, Stanley. How does a military simply lose 26 tanks?
Well, Pauline, not everybody is lucky enough to live in America.
Stanley the Bugman of
Yeah, I
Pauline.
know.
Yeah, there we go.
It's nearly exactly the same as it was before, with three major differences. 1. The greenhouse has been repaired. 2. The roof has been repaired.
Has not been repaired.
3. There's
Oh,
a
no, I
sign
misread
reading
that.
Casavets School of Defense, Hokkaido, Capoeira, Judo, Amateur Wrestling. Hours 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Call 555-687-7666. Luigi's Honda pulls. Why do they specifically calling it a Honda. Luigi's car pulls up in front of the house, and we see Luigi stare at the house, simply not
Bitches will run
comprehending.
over their child in their
Absolutely.
2006
He's got a
Honda Civic
fucking
and
Honda
be like,
Civic.
can't help being a Gemini.
Oh, yeah. He pulls up around the driveway, gets out of his car, and walks up the pathway to the house. He knocks on the door and waits. He can hear people talking inside. The door opens, revealing a smiling man in his early 30s. It's not the Mario we remember. He's lost weight. He went to the gym, let his hair grow out a little. Good for him. And gleaned up his mustache into a neat, small beard.
Ah!
He's no longer slumps. In fact, he looks practically exploding with energy.
Oh
his
my God!
skin has cleared up. He even has a bit of tan. His clothes are clean, as if a little bit bizarre. He wears a loose red shirt and blue suspender overalls of an indeterminate denim-like fabric, with the straps down so they hang by his knees.
Luigi! Mario?
Mario embraces Luigi. The surviving Cassavetes are reunited after over a year and a half, and Luigi looks terrified.
How was the drive? How was the drive down?
Mario? Mario, you look great.
You're early. I'm in the middle of a class.
Class?
Cassavetes residence, living room continuous. The living room is clean. Some would say suspiciously so. It almost looks like it hasn't been lived in, like a shop window display. Mario leads Luigi through it.
The house is so clean.
Yeah, I figured it was about time I gave the place a once-over.
A little kid in a sweatsuit and a backwards red baseball cap peers in through a door at the side of the room which leads to the greenhouse. The kid is Ness! Behind him, several other kids of varying ages are visible, all wearing workout clothes. Sensei, do we have a break?
No. Sensei, do we have a break?
There you go, that's better. Use that. Use that.
Okay.
That's way better. Okay.
Yeah, take 5 and we'll do a wrap-up. Ness!
Yeah?
Say hello to my brother. Say hello to my brother Luigi, the best damn real estate broker in all the world.
Hey, Luigi. Hi, Ness?
Ness goes back into the greenhouse.
What was that?
He's a student of mine.
You're seriously teaching a karate classes now.
Not karate. I don't know karate. I teach Aikido, Capoeira, Judo, and I'm learning some
Mario.
some jiu-jitsu.
That's okay. That's okay. Mario takes a gulp from the cart, and I wasn't paying attention.
He's drinking his mushroom juice.
Yes.
That's what it was.
Steroids. Steroids
Mario,
confirmed.
In high school, you couldn't even do a push-up. I remember you used to sit on the bench and cry during gym.
One of the many reasons I dropped out of high school, Luigi. But I'm a college student now. Funny how that works.
What? Really?
I've been taking classes at the Blackwoods Community College. Plus, I've been reading up on getting degrees in agriculture, practical and electrical engineering, and Chinese philosophy.
Sounds like a very busy schedule.
Yeah, well, when I'm not there,
Why are we...
I've got a lot of free time on my hands.
When you're not where?
You'll see. 250.
What?
250. That's how many I can do now if I push myself.
You... 250 push-ups?
Yeah, give me a second, okay? I need to wrap this up.
Mario?
I told you, just give me a couple of minutes. Go check out your room. I got you some things.
Got me some things.
Yeah, some stuff to help you on your way.
Mario goes into the greenhouse, Luigi staring after.
Why are you rushing me? You taking forever.
The room is immaculate. It's clearly unchanged since Luigi moved out to go to college.
Ethan's a very
The walls are
rules
covered
to
with
the not for
posters.
me type of guy.
Nirvana, Run DMC, Faith No More. His window looks out into the woods. On the bed lay several items. Most prominent among them is a pair of black overalls and an emerald green shirt, all neatly folded. Luigi enters and looks around his room, still a little shell-shocked. He picks up the overalls and lets them unfold to the ground. He stares at them for over a second and then sets them down, turning instead to the other items on the bed. Chief among them is a green cap, front furrowed out so it prominently displays an L emblem. The items are as follows. 1. A thick, eucalyptus-esque brown leaf. 2. A pair of rough and tumble all-terrain boots. 3. A vial containing of what looks like a drop of mercury. Also number 3. A wad of tinfoil. Luigi picks up the wad of tinfoil and hesitantly
Make a
unwraps
hat out of it.
Inside is what looks like a stack of small blue waffles.
They're mookie cookies.
They're what?
They're mookie cookies.
They're mookie cookies.
Mookie cookies?
Yeah, try one. They're delicious.
Luigi slowly takes a bite of a mookie cookie and then smiles.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's right. Get some yawn in there. Damn.
What's in this?
Improvise.
Hell if I know. Peach made them, and she's pretty secretive about that sort of stuff.
Peach?
Yeah.
As in Patricia. Patricia Klein.
Yes, Luigi.
As in little dead girl Patricia Klein.
Mario just laughs and walks down the hallway. Luigi, taking another big bite of the cookie, hurriedly follows. Mario goes into his room just as Luigi exits.
Wait, Mario, wait!
The room is entirely cleaned out. No furniture, no lights, no art. Luigi walks in and Mario turns to him.
Mario, Jesus, where's all your stuff?
I moved out.
There's a pause and the brothers looked at each other evenly.
Mario, you're scaring me.
Right, sorry, I really have no idea how to go about saying what I'm about to say.
Luigi waits for a moment.
Mario, are you on drugs?
Mario stares at Luigi for a moment and then cracks up.
Are you?
No!
It's weird, because that's the answer I was hoping for, but it actually makes me even more nervous. I'm worried about you, big brother. You seem so, well, happy, and suddenly you're so into living life and learning and teaching Taekwondo classes.
Aptido.
You spelled
Whatever.
Taekwondo wrong.
Whatever. Look, bottom line is, what the hell is up with you? Is this a midlife crisis thing, or...
If you want to know what's up with me, if you really want to know, then you're going to have to trust me. Stop that.
Trust you?
Completely. You're going to have to do everything I tell you, no matter how weird it might sound.
Alright, okay, I trust you.
You're sure?
I'm sure.
Good. First things first. Put on the boots, the overalls, and the shirt.
No!
Luigi sits on the couch in his black overalls and green shirt, looking miserable, a repeating adjective we use here. Mario comes around from the hallway.
All right, stand up and let me get a look at you.
Luigi stands.
You want me to put on the hat, too?
Yes, please.
Luigi puts on the hat, and there he is, the Luigi of Super Mario Bros. Lore.
You look great!
I feel like an idiot.
Trust me, brother, you are styling. You've got all the stuff I gave you.
Luigi pats his pocket.
Right. Don't touch that stuff until I tell you to. Got it?
I got it.
You can take off the hat now if you want, but once we get there, try to keep it on.
Mario, once we get where?
Mario stands there, clearly contemplating his words.
Luigi, what if I told you I found something? What if I told you I found something more important than anyone has ever found in the history of man?
Found. Oh my
Okay,
god, dude.
we're back firmly planted in Luigi's scaring territory now.
Sorry. Oh, by Booster's bottom, it's nearly 6. Come on, if we're late, they'll get antsy.
Mario heads out the back door.
Ooh. Booster's bottom?
Cassavet's residence yard. A path has been cut leading into the woods, almost like a hiking trail. Mario is already heading in. Luigi tucks his hat into his overalls pocket.
Come on, hurry up. Hurry the schmeck up.
Loud.
Shut up.
Luigi shakes his head and then runs after his brother. Mario walks down the path, pushing aside the occasional branch and climbing over logs, the brown-yellow fall leaves crunching beneath his boots, reading a little too fast, and his brothers stand out as colors in a nearly entirely brown and yellow world. Luigi catches up to Mario, and they walk together.
The only reason I ever found it was because they'd grown nearly to the edge of the woods.
They who?
The plants.
Huh?
Piranha plants.
Luigi stares at him blankly.
Don't worry about it. Not yet, anyway. I trimmed them all. You're
Stop
in no
highlighting
danger.
the stage directions.
Shut up.
Danger?
I said not to worry about it, didn't I? Luigi, have you ever heard of the theory of alternate dimensions? To understand,
Yeah.
we have to get into alternate
Oh,
dimensions.
God. Yeah, you mean like that episode of Star Trek where the alternate evil versions of the crew come and they've all got goatees? Are you disappointed with me?
No sweat. A year and a half ago, I didn't even know that much. The theory runs like this. Our reality is just in an infinite series of realities, each one unique. Some people believe there is literally an alternate world for anything and everything you can possibly think of. Now there's a dimension where instead of this log being here, it's a centimeter to the left. And then there's a dimension where it's 2 centimeters to the right, or 3, or 4, or 4.2. Imagine, in our infinite universe, all the different possibilities. Earth could be exactly as it is, but somewhere an alien has one extra head. Just an infinite slipstream of possibilities. An infinite, unorganized, and uncountable number of realities.
That's a little on the mind-blowing side.
Yeah, but it's not the truth.
The truth? I thought this was a theory. A game theory! Thanks for watching!
Yeah, it was, but I've learned the truth.
Is this Scientology? Oh, you shit, you gotta be careful saying that shit in Hollywood. Tom Cruise is gonna fucking murk your ass. Gonna fucking send you to the same prison they sent Shelly Miscavige to.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
No, Luigi.
Okay, what's the truth, Mario?
There are only 5 realities.
Oh, is that right?
I've only been to 2 of the 5, but I'm pretty sure there are 3 more.
And where are these realities, Mario?
Well, you're standing in one of them. The entrance to the other one is just over these rocks.
They reach the beer bottles and rocks clearing where Mario first met the piranha plant, and Mario quickly climbs up the rocks while Luigi hesitantly follows.
What's up with Daisy these days?
She's good. She just got a promotion.
Oh?
Yeah, she's a lieutenant now.
Did you guys ever take that trip to Sahara? I know she always wanted to see the desert.
We, never got around to it.
Don't worry, you will.
I'm gonna pass out.
There it is, Luigi.
The area has changed a lot. First of all, the thicket has been entirely cut away, revealing what appears to be the end of a gigantic 5-foot-high vertical sewer pipe. Shined to a gleaming green. The pipe circular, 8 or 9 inches thick. Sounds familiar. With a circumference of maybe 25 feet. Also sounds familiar. It's apparently filled with dirt, as 5 feet down inside the pipe, it is the same layer of leaves and twigs that covers the forest floor. A big blue tarp has been set up in the trees above the pipe, so as to protect it from the frequent New Jersey rains, and electric lights have been strung up between the branches of the enormous fallen treehouse tree, hooked into a shed generator set up on the base of the pipe. Mario gracefully and somewhat impossibly skips and hops down onto the rocks into the clearing, and Luigi follows.
Mario, what is this?
This is pipe 2771, one of the very few surface pipes from our world to theirs. Come on.
Luigi walks over to his brother and peers down into the pipe. We'll stop at like page 50.
Well, I was gonna say once we like get inside the Mushroom Kingdom or whatever,
Yeah,
that's gonna be a good point to.
Mario helps him onto the ledge.
Alright, what now?
Jump.
You want me to jump into the big metal pipe?
Yes.
Where are we? I mean, are we trespassing or...
I bought all the property, and I have a 15-foot-high brick wall topped with barbed wire running the perimeter.
Bought the property? Where did you get the money to...
My dealings in the gold market have made me a multi-millionaire.
This shuts up Luigi for a
Buy
moment.
gold, suckers!
Luigi.
Don't actually do that.
Stop
This is
it.
not financial advice.
Yeah, not financial advice, not a financial advisor.
Don't actually do that. This is financial advice.
Yeah, get into NFTs instead.
You're
No.
thinking...
No, do not do this. Please, God.
You're thinking about this way too much, especially when you're standing on the edge of all the answers. Just jump!
Luigi sighs and jumps into the tube. Nothing happens. He stands there looking up at Mario, who frowns disgruntled.
You didn't jump hard enough.
Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me! I didn't jump hard enough.
You really have to throw your weight into it. Jump again.
You know what? No, I'm not going to jump. I'm tired of humoring your insanity, Mario. I don't know what you did or what happened to make you this way, and don't get me wrong, I'm happy for you, but I refuse to go along with it. I'm any longer. You have lost it, man. I mean, hell, Peach Klein, she and her brother died when we were in grade school, for God's sake.
They disappeared. They didn't die.
Everyone knows that.
Luigi.
No, Mario, you have to listen to me.
Luigi.
Mario, you need help.
Shut up!
Mario shoves Luigi back into the pipe, and he falls head first. There's a suction sound, and a bunch of leaves fly up from the pipe, and Luigi is gone. Mario laughs, looks around, and then turns and does a backflip into the pipe. What showmanship. Luigi, screaming, goes rocketing through a series of green pipes which blur rapidly into a sort of jello green mass. The Mushroom Kingdom, the filled pipe, continuous. Luigi goes rocketing out of a big green pipe, hits the ground, rolls several times, and then lays still on his back, staring into a beautiful dark blue evening sky.
Have I seen it before?
First blue sky featured in the story said, "No, you have fucking not." He coughs, stunned, and then, in the single strangest thing Luigi has ever seen comes into frame. His name is Toad, and he is a mushroom person. His red mushroom head is covered in white spots, and he wears white pants and a blue vest. He stands even shorter than most mushroom people, 3 feet high.
Are you Luigi? Are you Luigi?
Luigi stares at Toad, and then Mario comes into frame and helps Luigi up. Luigi looks to the left. Endless rolling green hills spotted with tall, lush, green, and completely alien trees. Luigi looks to his right, a sprawling Spanish-style mansion. Luigi looks directly ahead, a short drop-off, and then literally hundreds of bizarre creatures holding flowers, party streamers with pictures of him on them, and billboards reading, "Welcome, Loogie." The crowd is composed primarily of fucking dyslexic mushroom people, but among them are also dyslexic frog kicks, bulls. Yes, I'm also dyslexic. Mole mites, wigglers, and mice. Luigi's eyes nearly bug out of his head.
All hail Super Luigi!
The crowd goes insane, setting off fireworks,
We're not going to fish.
shouting with joy,
I have to get home.
waving their signs,
has to get
dancing,
home.
singing, just generally having an Elvis reaction to a real estate agent from Jersey.
Mario?
Welcome to my world, little brother.
Luigi passes out, having taken a drink of water. Black screen,
All right.
hold, and then
Until next time, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, we got it.
We're ending things off here.
All right. Have a good
Go
time,
the
everybody.
fuck
Good
home.
night.
Bye.
Go
Yeah,
home.
bye.
Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Goodbye.